जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन काले बाजारों में धन के चोर नहीं होंगे,
धन के चोर नहीं होंगे, धन के चोर नहीं होंगे।
मदिरा के सौदाई जिस दिन चारों ओर नहीं होंगे,
चारों ओर नहीं होंगे, चारों ओर नहीं होंगे।
अंडे मांस के खाने वाले रिश्वतखोर नहीं होंगे, जिस दिन सच कहने वालों के दिल कमजोर नहीं होंगे। भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, ओ भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन वीर शहीदों की कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी,
कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी।
देश के हित में सब कुछ देने वालों की पूजा होगी,
की पूजा होगी, की पूजा होगी।
उधम भगत सुभाष की जब कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, वीर शिरोमणि लक्ष्मीबाई रानी की पूजा होगी। जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
त्वाग्ने दिवे दिवे दोषावस्तर्दिया वयम् नमो भरन्त एमसि ॐ शान्तिः
शान्तिः शान्तिः।
Namaste and good morning to our Sunday morning program. We have a very packed program this morning for you, and we want to welcome you to Arya Spiritual Center Live. Let us begin.
अथ सन्ध्योपासना विधि
Amritopasanamasi swaha. Om Amrita Pidanamasi swaha. Om Satyam Yasha Mahi Shri Shayatam Swaha.
Angasparsha.
Om Shanno Devi Rabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyo Rabhishravantu Na Swarupa Ishwar Puran Abhishta Ki Jai Yahani Raho Sudhamani Kalyana Dana Dije Nitere Dise Devarase Hit ho sada hamara Bahti rahe hriday mein Sadharma prema dhara Sadharma prema dhara.
All-pervading
Mother sweet and divine, be pleased to bless the cravings of my soul. To reach thy bosom, may this world of mine be filled with peace and bliss from pole to pole.
Atangasparsha
mantra. Touching the various limbs.
Om
Bhagavad lips. Om Prana Prana nostrils. Om Chakshu Chakshu eyes. Om Shrotram Shrotram ears. Om Nabhi navel. Om Hridayam heart. Om Kantaha throat. Om Shiraha head. Om Bahubhyam Yashobalam shoulders. Om Karatala Prishtaye front and back of palms.
Marjana mantra.
Om Bhuva Punatu Shirasi head. Om Bhuva Punatu Netrayo eyes.
Om
Swaha Punatu Kante throat. Om Maha Punatu Hridaye heart. Om Janah Punatu Nabhyam Navel. Om Tapa Punatu Padayo feet. Om Satyam Punatu Punashirasi head. Om Kam Brahma Punatu Sarvatra all over.
Pranayama mantra.
Om Bhuva Om Swaha Om Maha Om Jana Om Tapa Om Satyam. Om Bhuva Om Swaha Om Maha Om Jana Om Tapa Om Satyam. Om Bhuva Om Swaha Om Maha Om Jana Om Tapa Om Satyam. Om Ritancha Satyancha Bhida Tapasodhya Jayata Tato Ratraya Jayata Tata Samudro Arnava. Om Samudra Dharnavadadi Samvatsaro Ajayata Ahoratrani Vidadat Vishwasya Mishato Vashi. Om Surya Chandramasau Data Yata Purvamakalpayat Divam cha Prithvim Chantarikshamato Swaha. Om Shanno Devi Rabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhishravantu Naha.
Manasa parikrama mantra.
Om Prachi Digniraripati Rasito Rakshita Ditya Ishava Tebhyo Namo Dipatibhyo Namo Rakshatribhyo Nama Ishibhyo Nama Ebhyo Vastu Yo Asman Dveshtiyam Vayam Drishmastam Vojambe Datmaha. Om Dakshina Digindro Dipatishtirashiraji Rakshita Pitaraishava Tebhyo Namo Dipatibhyo Namo Rakshatribhyo Nama Ishibhyo Nama Ebhyo Vastu Yo Asman Dveshtiyam Vayam Drishmastam Vojambe Datmaha. Om Pratichi Digvaruno Dipati Pridaku Rakshita Namaishava Tebhyo Namo Dipatibhyo Namo Rakshatribhyo Nama Ishibhyo Nama Ebhyo Vastu Yo Asman Dveshtiyam Vayam Drishmastam Vojambe Datmaha. Om Udichi Dik Somo Dipati Swajo Rakshita Shanaraishava Tebhyo Namo Dipatibhyo Namo Rakshatribhyo Nama Ishibhyo Nama Ebhyo Vastu Yo Asman Dveshtiyam Vayam Drishmastam Vojambe Datmaha. Om Dhruva Dig Vishnu Raripati Kalmashagrivo Rakshita Viruddha Ishava तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रश्वतृभ्यो नमः ऋषिभ्यो नमः येभ्यो वस्तु योऽस्माद्वेष्टियं वयं ग्रीष्मस्तं वोचम्बे दद्मः ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिबृहस्पतिरधिपति श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमैषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ऋषिभ्यो नमः येभ्यो वस्तु योऽस्माद्वेष्टियं वयं ग्रीष्मस्तं वोचम्बे दद्मः
Upasthana mantra. Om Udvayantamasasthari
Swaha Pashyanta Uttaram Devam Devatra Suryam Aganma Jyotiruttamam Om Udatyam Jata Vedasam Devam Vahanti Ketava Drishe Vishwaya Suryam Om Chitram Devanamuragadanekam Chakshurmitrasya Varunasya Apradyava Prithvi Antariksham Surya Atma Jagatastastu Shasha Swaha Om Jata Vedase Sunavama Somavama Tiyato Nidahati Vedaha Shana Parshadati Durgani Vishwa Naviva Sindhum Duritatayagni Om Tatchakshudevahitam Purastachukramucharat Pashyema Shararashatam Jivema Shararashatam Srinuyama Shararashatam Prabhavama Shararashatam Dinasyama Shararashatam Bhuyascha Shararashata Om Shanno Devirabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhishravantu na
Atha
Brahma
Brahma
Gayatri
Gayatri
Savitri
Savitri
Guru
Guru
Mantra Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat O soul of life, the holy King of kings, O God of all the regions high and low, O Lord of joy, whose glory nature sings, who shapes the earth and lets the mortals grow. We seek thy blessed feet to meditate upon thy glorious form of holy light, which drives away the gloom of sin's we hate, and makes the souls of righteous people bright.
Oh,
My heart, O Father, meekly prays to thee, to win thy grace to make me good and wise, and bless my mind with knowledge full and free, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies.
हे
ईश्वर दयानिधे भवत्कृपयानेन जपोपासनादिकर्मणा धर्मार्थकाममोक्षाणां सद्या सिद्धिर्भवेन।
तत ईश्वर नमस्कुर्यात्।
ॐ
नमः
शम्भवाय च मयो भवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। हे मङ्गलेश शङ्कर मंगल करो हमारा, पावन प्रकाश पाए परमार्थ पुण्य द्वारा। परिजान पे पिला दो अवधर अगाध दानी, तेरी शरण में आया है भक्त यह भवानी, है भक्त यह भवानी। And now I bow to thee, O God of calm and God of peace and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies to burning hearts a balm, thy blessings in my right desire shine. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
इति संक्षेपतः संध्योपासना विधि समाप्तः।
And now, before we go into Hawan, by Rajan, myself, and accompanied by Avirod, we'll be singing Bal Pratana. Bal Pratana is a children's prayer. And before we begin, we'll read the meaning. We are your most ignorant children, but you are our Father and treasure house of knowledge. Equipped us with whatever is necessary to free us from sorrow. May our mind, intellect be filled with pure knowledge. May we enjoy all auspiciousness. We will always trust you and never rely on others. We will serve and respect you. We will always recognize you. We will never forget the wonderful experiences with you. We will not waste even a moment. May we always feel your presence as you place your hands on our heads. Bless us.
Same scale. बालक है अति
अति
नादान
नादान
हम
बालक
बालक
है
है
अति
अति
नादान
नादान
तुम हो पिता
पिता
जानकी
जानकी
का
का
तुम हो पिता जानकी
जानकी
का
वही
वही वस्तु
वस्तु
दो
दो
हमको
हमको
आप वही वस्तु दो हमको आप जिससे मिटे सभी संताप जिससे मिटे सभी संताप शुद्ध हो निर्मल जाति शुद्ध हो निर्मल जान होवे हम सबका कल्याण होवे हम सबका कल्याण हम बालक हैं अति नादान हम बालक हैं अति नादान तुम हो पिता जानकी का तुम हो पिता जानकी का तुम पर सदा रहे विश्वास तुम पर सदा रहे विश्वास कभी न करे परैयास कभी न करे परैयास सेवा करे करे सम्मान सेवा करे करे सम्मान सब में सदा तुम्हें पहचान सब में सदा तुम्हें पहचान हम बालक हैं अति नादान हम बालक हैं अति नादान तुम हो पिता जानकी का तुम हो पिता जानकी का भूले नहीं तुम्हारी याद भूले नहीं तुम्हारी याद करी नहीं का अलग बर्बाद करी नहीं का अलग बर्बाद देखे तुम ही सदा ही साथ देखे तुम ही सदा ही साथ सिर पर रहे तुम्हारा हाथ सिर पर रहे तुम्हारा हाथ हम बालक हैं अति नादान हम बालक हैं अति नादान तुम हो पिता जानकी का तुम हो पिता जानकी का तुम हो पिता जानकी का. Thank you, and I will now pass it along to Neeraj Ramsamuj.
Namaste, and thank you very much, Behen Diana and Bhai Rajan, for leading us in Sandhya, as well as leading us in that beautiful bhajan. We'll now begin with the Hawan, starting with Achman. Atha Achmanam. Yajman taking water in their right palm. Om Amrito Pastaranamasi Swaha. O Lord, the indestructible and protector of all, save us from pains and sorrow, just like a sheet protects us from below. Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. O Lord, the indestructible and protector of all, save us from pains and sorrow from above. Om Satyam Yasha Shrirmai Shri Shrayatam Swaha. O Lord, protector of all, be gracious to us so that our lives may be filled with truth, fame, fortune, and prosperity. Atha Sparshaha. Yajman taking water in their left palm and using the middle and ring finger to touch various limbs of the body. Om Vangmasi Astu. Mouth. Om Nasor Me Prano Astu. Nostrils. Om Akshnor Me Chakshurastu. Eyes. Om Karnyor Me Shrotram Ears. Om Bhavor Me Balamastu. Arms. Om Odvorma Ojo Astu. Thighs. Om Adishthani Me Angani Tanustanva Me Sahasantu. All over the body. Ata Ishwar Stuti Prathanopasana Mantraha. Om Vishwani Deva Savitare Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadran Tanna Asuva. Om Hiranya Garbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jataha Patireka Asit Sadadhar Prithvindya Mudema Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Ya Atmada Baladayasya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya Devaha Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityo Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Yah Pranato Nimishato Mahitvaika Hidraja Jagato Babhuva Yaishe Asya Dvipadashatushpadaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Yena Dyaurugra Prithvi Chatrida Yena Swastabhitam Yena Naka Yo Antarikshe Rajaso Vimanaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Prajapate Natvadetanyanyo Vishwajatani Parita Babhuva Yat Kamaste Juhumastano Astu Vayam Syama Patayo Raina. Om Sanno Bandhur Janita Savidhata Dhamani Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amritamanashanas तृतीये धामन्नध्यरयन्ता ॐ अग्नेनय सुपथाराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देववयुनानि वेद्वान् युयोध्यस्मज्जुहोरानमेनो भूयिष्ठान्ते नम उक्तिं विधेमा इति ईश्वरस्तुति प्रार्थनोपासना प्रकरणम् अथ स्वस्ति वाचनम् ॐ अग्निमीळे पुरोहितं यजस्य देवमृत्विजं होतारं रत्नधातमम् ॐ सनः पितेव सूनवेग्नि सुपायनो भव स च स्वाना स्वस्तये ॐ स्वस्ति नो मिमितामश्विना भगः स्वस्ति देव्यैतिर्नर्वणः स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो दधातु नः स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतुना ॐ स्वस्तये वायुर्प्रभवामहे सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये स्वस्तय आदित्यासो भवन्तु नः ॐ विश्वे देवानो अद्य स्वस्तये वैश्वानरो वसुरग्निः स्वस्तये देवा अवन्तभिववः स्वस्तये स्वस्ति नो रुद्रा पात्वं हसः ॐ स्वस्ति मित्रा वरुणा स्वस्ति पत्ये रेवती स्वस्ति न इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च स्वस्ति नो अदिते कृधि ॐ स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम सूर्याचन्द्रमसा विव पुनर्ददताघ्नता जानता संगमे मही इति संक्षेपतः स्वस्ति वाचनम् अथ शान्तिकरणम् ॐ शन्ना इन्द्राग्नि भवतामवोभिः शन्ना इन्द्रावरुणारातहव्या शमिन्द्रा सोमा सुविताय शन्यो शन्ना इन्द्रा पूषना वाचसातौ ॐ शन्नो भगः शमुनः शंसो अस्तु शन्नः पुरन्धी शमुसन्तुरायः शन्नः सत्यस्य सूर्यमस्य शंसः शनो अर्यमा पुरुजातो अस्तु ॐ शनो धाता समुद्रतानो अस्तु शना उरुचि भवतु स्वधाधि शन् रोदसी बृहति शन्नो अद्रि शनो देवानां सुहवानि सन्तु ॐ शनो अग्निर्ज्योतिरनीको अस्तु शनो मित्रावरुणा विश्विनाशम् शनः सुकृतां सुकृतानि सन्तु शना इशिरो अभिवातु वातः ॐ शनो द्यावा पृथिवी पूर्वहोतौ शमन्तरिक्षं दृशयेन अस्तु शन्ना ओषधिर्वनिनो भवन्तु शनो रजसस्पतिरस्तु जिष्णुः ॐ शन्ना इन्द्रो वसुर्भृदेवो अस्तु शमादित्येभिर्वरुणः सुशंसः शन्नो रुद्रो रुद्रेभिर्जलाशः शनस्त्वष्टाग्नाभिरिह शृणोतु ॐ शन्नः सोमो भवतु ब्रह्मशन्नः शनो ग्रावाणः समुसन्तु यज्ञाः शनः स्वरुणामितयो भवन्तु शनः प्रस्वशमुवस्तु वेदी अथ शिवसङ्कल्पमन्त्र ॐ यजाग्रतो दूरमुदैति दैवम् तदु सुप्तस्य तथैवैति दूरङ्गमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरेकम् तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ येन कर्माण्यपसो मनीषिणो यज्ञे कृण्वन्ति विदधते धीराः यद् पूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानाम् तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ यत् प्रजानमुत चेतो धृतिश्च यज्ज्योतिरन्तरमृतं प्रजासु यस्मानरिते किञ्चन कर्म क्रियते तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ येनेदं भूतं भुवनं भविष्यत् परिगृहीतममृतेन सर्वं येन यजस्तायते सप्तहोता तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ यस्मिन् ऋचः सामयजुगुंषि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रत्नाभा विवाराः यस्मिन् चित्तं सर्वमोतं प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ सुषारथिरश्वानि वयन् मनुष्यान् शुभिर्वाजिनैव हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदजिरं जविष्ठम् तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ सनः पवस्व शङ्गवे शञ्जनाय शमर्वते शनिराजन्नोषधीभ्यः ॐ अभयं नः करत्यन्तरिक्षम् अभयं धावा पृथिवी उभे मे अभयं पश्चादभयं पुरस्तात् दुत्तरादधरादभयं नोऽस्तु ॐ अभयं मित्रादभयम् अमित्रादभयं जातादभयं परोक्षात् अभयं नक्तम् अभयं दिवाना सर्वाशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु सर्वाशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु इति संक्षेपतः शान्तिकरणम् अथ अग्नियधान. May we all stand as we invite Agni. ॐ भूर्भुवः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरत्योरिव भूम्ना पृथिवीवरिम्ना तस्यास्ते पृथिवी देवयजनि पृष्ठे अग्निमन्ना दमना द्याया दधे. Yajman fanning the fire. Om udbudya swagni pratichagrahe त्वमिष्टा पूर्ते संसृजेतामयं च अस्मिन् सधस्ते अद्युत्तरस्मिन् विश्वे देवा यजमानश्च सीदत. Maybe I'll take our seats.
अथ समिदाधाना.
Yajman offering 3 pieces of samida.
ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जात वेदस्तेने ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मावर्चसे नानाधेन समेधय स्वाहा.
इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्नाममा. ॐ समिधाग्निं दुवसतघृतैर्बोधयतातिथिम्
अस्मिन् हव्यजुहोतना
सुसमिधाय शोक्षिषे घृतं तीव्रं जोहोतना.
अग्नये जातवेदसे
स्वाहा. इदमग्नये
जातवेदसे
एतन्नाममा. ॐ तन्त्वा समिद्भिरङ्गिरो
घृतेन वर्धयामसि
बृहश्चोच्छाय विष्ठय स्वाहा. इदमग्नये
अंगिरसे
एतन्नाममा. अथा पाञ्चकृताहुति. Yajman making 5 ghee offerings.
ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जात वेदस्तेने ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय
चास्मान् प्रजया
पशुभिर्ब्रह्मावर्चसे नानाधेन समेधय
स्वाहा. इदमग्नये जातवेदसे एतन्नाममा.
ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा
जातवेदसेने
ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय
चास्मान् प्रजया
ब्रह्मवर्चसे
नानाधेन समेधय स्वाहा. इदमग्नये जातवेदसे एतन्नाममा. ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेदसेने
ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय
चास्मान् प्रजया
पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे
नानाधेन समेधय स्वाहा. इदमग्नये जातवेदसे एतन्नाममा. ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने
ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय
चास्मान् प्रजया
ब्रह्मवर्चसे
नानाधेन समेधय स्वाहा. इदमग्नये जातवेदसे एतन्नाममा. 5th and final time.
ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा
जातवेदसेने
ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्
ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाध्येन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे एतन्नामम अथ जल सिंचन Yajman sprinkling water in the four cardinal directions. Om Aditena Mandyasva East. Om Anumatena Mandyasva West. Om Saraswati Anumanyaswa North. Om Deva Savita Prasuvayajyam Prasuvayaja Pratimbhagaya Divyo Gandharva Ketapu Ketanah Punatu Vachaspatir Vachamnah Swadatu. All four directions. Agara Vajabhagahuti mantra, ghee only. Om Agnaye
Swaha
Idam Agnaye
Idan Namama
Om Somaya
Swaha
Idam Somaya
Idan Namama
Om Prajapataye
Swaha
Idam Prajapataye
Idan Namama
Om Indraya
Swaha
Idam Indraya
Idan Namama
Pratakalina Huti ghee and samagri. Om Suryo Jyotira Jyoti Surya
Swaha
Om Suryo Varcho Jyoti Varcha
Swaha
Om Jyoti Surya Suryo Jyoti
Swaha
Om Sajurdevena Savitra Sajurusha Vatya Joshanah Suryo Vetu Swaha. Sayam Kalina Ahuti, continuing with ghee and samagri. Om Agnira Jyotira Jyotiragnihi
Swaha
Om Agnira Varcho Jyoti Varcha.
Swaha
Silent mantra.
Om
Swaha Om Sajurdevena Savitra Sajuratrendra Vatya Joshano Agnirvetu Swaha Om Bhuragnaye Pranaya
Swaha
Idam Agnaye Pranaya
Idan Namama
Om Bhurvayave Panaya
Swaha
Idam Vayave Panaya
Idan Namama
Om Suradityaya Vyanaya
Swaha
Idam Adityaya Vyanaya
Idan Namama
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaragni Vayavaditebhyah Pranapana Vyanebhyah
Swaha
Idam Agni Vayavaditebhyah Pranapana Vyanebhyah
Idan Namama
Om Apo Jyotiraso Amritam
Brahma Bhurabhuva Swarom
Swaha Om Yang Medam Devaganaha Pitarashchopasate
Tayama Madhya Medhayagne Medhavinam Kuru
Swaha Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadbhadrantanna Swaha Om Agni Naya Supadharaye Asman
Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan
Yuyotyasmaj Johoranameno
Bhuyishtante Nama Uktim Vidhema
Swaha. At this time, I would like to pass the program over to Pandit Ravideen Ramsamuj for special mantras.
This morning, we have two Yajman, Behin Bobby and Mataji Bhojuti. Whatever desires they have, and are sitting this morning as Yajman, may all such sweet desires be fulfilled. This morning we pray for those who are suffering and those who are ailing at this time. Last week we mentioned our Mataji, Tirumati She was in hospital, and I understand she's out of hospital now, and we pray for her speedy recovery as well. And if there is anyone else that you know is ailing and suffering at this time, we send our vibrations and ask God to remove their sufferings. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushtivardhanam Gurvarukamiv Bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushtivardhanam Gurvarukamiv Bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat Swaha. Om Tanupagnayasi Tanvam Me Pahi Swaha. Om Ayurdagnesi Ayurmedehi Swaha. Om Varchodagnesi Varchomedehi Swaha. Om Agneyanme Tanva Unam Tanma Aprina Swaha. Om Bhadram Karnebhihi Shrunuyama Deva Bhadram Pashimakshabhiryachitraः Sthirairangaistustvansastanur Virvyashimahi Devahitam Yadayuhu Swaha. Om Balam Dehi Tanushuno Balamindranalutsунah Balam Tokaya Tanaya Jivase Tvamahi Balada Asi Swaha. And this morning also we observe the Punyatithi of our beloved, the late Pandit Ramlal Ji, the founding father of our Samaj. He was a very honest, kind and loving person. He was very compassionate, and he will go out his way to help anyone, even those he do not even know. Later on in the program, we'll dedicate some songs and other items on this Punyatithi. We chant these special mantras this morning, and we pray that his soul move on. Om Yena Chit Purva Rita Sata Rita Jata Rita Vridaha Rishins Tapasvato Yama Tapojam Api Gacchatat Swaha. O soul, may you attain the status of that of a saint who observes all austerities, others who elevate their position through strict observances, and noble elders engage in performing yajna while upholding truthfulness. Om tapasaye anagrishyas tapasaye swaryayuhu tapoye chakrire mahastanchi devapi gacchatat Swaha. O soul, may you also attain the status of those people who have achieved a pleasant life through austerity, and those who have observed strict discipline of penance. Om ye yudhyante pradhaneshu शूरासो ये तनोत्यजः ये वासहस्दक्षिणास्तांसि देवापि गच्छतात स्वाहा. O soul, may you attain the status of those brave soldiers who give their lives in the call of their duty while fighting in the battlefield, and those who give generously gifts in yajna. Also during this week, the world celebrated the Republic Day of India on January 26th. And coincidentally, our Panditji also left us on that actual date. This morning we will chant two special mantras on this occasion. Om Shanno Deva Vishwadeva Bhavantu Shan Saraswati Sahadi Bhirastu Shama Vishachah Shamurati Shachah Shano Divya Partiva Shanno Apyaha Swaha. May all the learned men be friendly to all the citizens of India. May the holy words of the sages with their pure thoughts be the source of universal peace and happiness. May the liberal ones and those who have taken vows of servicing all living beings be the promoters of general welfare, and may all the heavenly bodies together with the creatures dwelling on earth in the waters be helpful to their noble cause. Om Abrahman Brahmano Brahmavarchasi Jayatam Arastre Rajanya Shura Ishivyoti Vyari Maharato Jayatam Dogdhir Denu Vanad Vanashu Saptihi Purandiryosha Jishnu Ratishtaha Sabhiyo Yuvasya Yajmanasya Viro Jayatam Nikame Nikame Na Parjanyo Varshatu Palavatyo Na Aushadayah Panchantam Yogakshemo Na Kalpatam Swaha. O Brahman, O Supreme Being, that there be born in that country, India, Brahmans, men devoted to the attainment of spiritual knowledge, full of splendor. Let there be born Rajanya, men skilled in military enterprise, heroic in spirit, masters in the science of military weapons, and mighty warriors who can totally destroy the enemy. Let there be born cows giving abundant milk, oxen carrier of heavy loads, and horses of high speeds, women skilled in various industries, and may the sons of ours be expert in social work while they attain their youth. May they be heroic, all-conquering and possessors of war chariot. May the clouds rain on the required occasions, and may the fruit-bearing trees produce ripe fruits in abundance, and may the power of acquisition, preservations of prosperity remain with them. This morning also we have two people who are celebrating their birthday. The first birthday greetings go out to Bhai Suresh Bandhan, also known as Terry, who is celebrating his 50th birthday today. What an occasion. Greetings coming from his wife Arti, his two sons Kavish and Jival, his mother Tulsi Dey and father Lakshman, his brothers Sohan and Ricky, his sisters Bibi and Sita, and not forgetting his mother-in-law Vidu. The next person Birthday greetings go out to our own dear Pandita Nirvani Prasad, who celebrated her birthday on Friday. Greetings coming from your husband Rajin, two daughters Sandhya and Deepa, your brothers Roy and She, sister Nalini, and of course your mom, who we call Mataji Sumindra. Our Samaj and the members of the executive, the Mahila Samaj, the Arya, express our sincerest thanks for your contributions, and we also send out birthday greetings to you all. We now chant special mantras on this occasion. Om Indra Jiva Surya Jiva Deva Jiva Jivyasan Sarva Mayur Jivyasan Swaha. Om Tachakshurdevahitam Purastat Chukramucharat Pashima Sharadah Shatam Jivema Sharadah Shatam Shrunuyama Sharadah Shatam Prabhravama Sharadah Shatamadina Syama Sharadah Shatam Bhuyascha Sharadah Shatat Swaha. And this one we ask, O God, they are saying, O God, both Nirvani and Terry, they are begging of the Lord and they're saying, O God, may all my limbs be intact, healthy and resplendent. May my eyes remain healthy and may my ears continue to hear pleasant words. Om Suchaksha Ahama Bhiksham Bhuyasam Suvarcha Mukhena Sushrutah Karnabhyam Bhuyasam Swaha. And finally, both of them are saying, Panditaji and also Terry, they're asking and they're saying, may God who is just grant me wisdom through righteous deeds. May the effulgent God, Lord of all creatures, grant me right understanding. May the omnipotent, the source of all vitality and strength, confer unto me the faculty to discriminate between right and wrong as I move on into life. Om Medham Me Varuno Dadatu Medhamagnihi Prajapatihi Medhamindrascha Vayuscha Medham Dhata Dadhatu Me Swaha. Om Swaha. Om Swaha. And I now pass you back to the youths that were leading so wonderfully, like Rajin and our son Neeraj.
Thank you very much, Panad Raviji. We'll now continue with the Havan. Purnahuti Rup Agara Vajabagahuti mantra, he only. Om Agnaye
Swaha.
Idam Agnaye
Idanna mama.
Om Somaya
Swaha.
Idan Somaya
Idanna mama.
Om Prajapataye
Swaha.
Idam Prajapataye
Idanna mama.
Om Indraya
Swaha.
Idam Indraya
Idanna mama.
Om Bhuragnaye
Swaha.
Idam Agnaye
Idanna mama.
Om Bhurvayave
Swaha.
Idam Vayave
Idanna mama.
Om Suradityaya
Swaha.
Idam Adityaya
Idanna mama.
Om Bhurbuhat Swaragni Vayavaditebhyah Swaha Idam Agni Vayavaditebhyah Idanna Mama Atha Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम्
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि
धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम्
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि
धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम्
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि
धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा Swishtakritahuti mantra, one offering of prasad. Om yadasya karmanyotyarirecham yadvanyunamihakaram
अग्निष्टत् सुष्टुकृत विद्यात् सर्वं सुष्टं सुहोतं करोतु मे
agnaye swishtakrite sahutahute sarva prayaschittahuti nam
कामानां समर्धयत्रे सर्वान् कामान् समर्धय
स्वाहा idamagnaye swishtakrite
इदन्ना मम
Prajapati Ahuti, ghee offering, silent mantra. Om Swaha Idam Prajapate Idam Mama. Purnavati mantra, final three offerings, may we all stand. Om Sarvam Ve Purnam Swaha Om Sarvam Ve Purnam Swaha Om Sarvam Ve Purnam Swaha. Hands outstretched to the fire. Om Tanupagneyasi Tanvam me pahi Om Ayurdagneyasi Ayur me dehi Om Varchodagneyasi Varcho me dehi Om Agneyan me tanva Unam tanma aprinam Om Meda me deva Savita adadhatu Om Meda me devi Saraswati adadhatu Om Meda me ashvino Deva vadhattam pushkarasrajau Apyayatam Om Vachama apyayatam
ॐ प्राणश्चामा आप्यायताम्
Om Chakshushchama apyayatam
ॐ श्रोत्रं चामा आप्यायताम्
Om Yashobalam Chama apyayatam. May we all be seated. Yaj Pratna Geet. पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए
वेद की गाए रचाए सत को धारण
करे हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरे अश्वमेधाधिक रचाए यज पर उपकार को धर्म मर्यादा चला कर लाभ दे संसार को नित्य श्रद्धा भक्ति से यज आदि हम करते रहे रोग पीड़ित विश्व की संताप सब हरते रहे भावना मिट जाए मन से पाप अत्याचार की कामनाएं पूर्ण होवे यज्ञ से नर नार की लाभकारी हो हवन हर जीवधारी के लिए वायु जल सर्वत्र हो शुभ गंध को धारण किए स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो ईदन मम का सार्थक प्रत्येक में व्यवहार हो हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् हे ईश सब सुखी हो कोई न हो दुखारी सब हो निरोग भगवन धन धान्य के भंडारी सब भाद्र भाव देख सन्मार्ग के पथिक हो दुखिया न खोवे होवे श्रेष्ठी में प्राणधारी हे ईश सब सुखी हो। This brings us to the end of the Hawan. I'll now pass over the rest of the program to President Behen Diana.
Namaste, and on behalf of the Pundits Council, the executive body, the Mahela, the youth group, our members, we at Arya Spiritual Center welcome you to this Sunday morning's program. At the end of every month, our youths take the lead in conducting service. So if you are out there or in here, please give them a round of applause for their hard work. Now, not only are our youths taking the lead in front of the camera, but especially behind the scenes. There's a lot going on, and they have really taken up the mantle and conducted themselves in a unbelievable manner. And so our future is in good hands, especially at Arya Spiritual Center. Today's program, we are celebrating a number of things. We are celebrating India's Republic Day, the life of Pandit Ramlalji, who passed away 2 years ago in this month of January. We are celebrating birthdays, our birthday participants. We are also celebrating and showcasing our youths and their leadership abilities. We have some very special presentations that will begin in the land of our ancestors, India. Our very own youth, Behen Sherry, and her husband Bairaj moved to India, I would say close to two or 3 years now. And with them moving to India, they took their wonderful, beautiful children, Aryan, Arman, and Rania, with them. But as you've seen, we like to showcase our youths. And Arya and Arman on Republic Day in India, they had a special presentation to give. And we want to show you Aryan and Arman's presentation. So I will ask our producer, Behen Lavina, to pull up that slide. I really miss those boys, and it brings a smile to my face every time. And Rania, we miss you too. All right, so next on our program, I would like to introduce our Chairman of Trustees, Baisagar, who will be giving a message on the life of Pandit Ramlalji. And I will let him do the talking. Baisagar.
Thank you very much, Bahin Diana. Dear members of the global community who are here today and those who are tuning in via the internet, namaste. Approximately 2 years ago, we lost the late Pandit Ramlalji. Today, on behalf of the Samaj, I would like to honor his memory by presenting a summary of his accomplishments. So to begin, how do we, in about 5 minutes, talk about someone who has accomplished so much in his lifetime? It's impossible. So what I'm going to try and do today is to summarize this in a few bullets and talk a little about his accomplishments. But what I would encourage all of you, if you haven't done so, is to at some point make sure you get a copy of the book that he penned, his biography, My Pilgrimage from Jail to Glory. In this biography, Panditji detailed his life struggles from a child all the way until he passed away a few years ago. So let me begin by saying that Panditji lost his parents at an early age of 9. And despite the enormous challenges, growing up as an orphan elevated himself. He could not afford to attend secondary school because, as you know, secondary schools in those days, you had to pay to attend. And Panditji did not have someone to pay for him or didn't have the money to do that and had to rely on self-teaching. He migrated to the US in the early 80s and attended New Rochelle College, where he earned his bachelor's degree in psychology. What an accomplishment of someone who really didn't have anyone to support him at an early age financially, had to work to support himself and ultimately his family. So that's a tremendous accomplishment by itself. As a community leader and activist, his commitment to the community was not only religious, but also contributed significantly in the political arena. Panditji in the 60s was very active in leading the effort for the independence of British Guyana. He was incarcerated at Sibley Hall during the formative years in the fight for Guyana independence. One of his closest friends was Dr. Chetty Jagan, former Prime Minister of Guyana. While working in the hospital in New York, Panditji was a union rep where he was able to make a difference for his colleagues. As you know, there were tremendous challenges for workers in some of these institutions. And Pandit went in there and actually helped, made a difference in terms of wages and working conditions and so forth. That's something that he has actually been able to accomplish. As a teacher and educator, Panditji promoted Hindi by opening classes, administering exams, and publishing Hindi books. In his early years, he taught Hindi at Tagore Memorial High School. He was one of the first priests from Guyana to conduct Hindi classes in New York. He has educated and inspired thousands throughout the world. As a Pandit and Acharya, his entire life was dedicated to serving members in the community. Pandit traveled all over the world serving the Indian diaspora. He regularly conducted yajnas, satsangs across the US, Guyana, Suriname, Australia, Singapore, Trinidad, Jamaica, India, Holland, UK, Fiji, and other parts of the world. One of his major accomplishments while living in the US was founding the Arya Spiritual Center. And let me talk a little about the Arya Spiritual Center. In 1984, Panditji founded the Arya Spiritual Center, and through this institution has managed to accomplish a number of milestones. With a steady hand and clear vision, he has guided the center's development, never wavering from his principles, with loyalty to his colleagues, peers, and members. The Arya Spiritual Center launched many initiatives to improve the lives of those in the community. The center began serving the community by conducting weekly satsangs. Having Hindi music and yoga classes were launched to benefit the community and promote Hindu Dharma. The center also launched Arya Virdal camps in New York City, which helped to infuse our heritage in our youths. The Arya Spiritual Center also launched Bal Devas, a program dedicated to promoting and highlighting the talent of our youths. The center celebrated all the festivals on the Hindu calendar. In its formative years, the ASC, the Arya Spiritual Center, brought cultural programs such as Ram Leela, Krishna Leela, Vishwamitra, and Tulsi Das. In a major fundraising event, partnered with a prominent promoter to bring Kanchan and Babla to play in New York. The center also started the Pagwa and Diwali parades, which infused cultural awareness in the community by celebrating the festivals in the heart of the Indian community. The center over the years ago also collaborated with the Hindu Sanatan community in promoting Ramayana in the park, Navratri in the park, and so forth, etc. During the past year, due to COVID, we start streaming our programs directly to the global community via the internet, allowing us to stay connected to the community. As a mentor, Panditji was always available, regardless of the time, to meet with the members of the community to offer advice and counseling. Interfaith relations. Panditji was a member of the interfaith group, attending meetings and act as a representative for the Hindu community. He was frequently called upon by leaders in the community to represent the Hindu diaspora. He cultivated many friends in the Muslim and Christian communities, which helped bridge the gap, the cultural and religious gap. As a missionary and ambassador, Panditji traveled all over the world promoting Hinduism. As a missionary of Vedic Satya Sanatan Dharma, he traveled the globe to promote and spread the teachings of the Vedas. Panditji was the founder and the cornerstone of the Arya Spiritual Center and has given many human service towards the propagation of Vedic Dharma and culture, not only in the Arya Samaj movement, but also in the wider Hindu community all over the world. During the course of his journey, Panditji received many awards for his contribution to society, including the Bharat Gaurav Award from the India International Friendship Society. This is one of India's most prestigious awards. Other recipients include the likes of Mother Teresa. As I mentioned before passing, Panditji penned his biography, My Pilgrimage from Jail to Glory. Anyone interested in learning the history and struggle for Guyana independence should read this book. His early life mirrors the struggle for Guyana independence. His legacy, Panditji's legacy continues through his family, the Arya Spiritual Center. And in June of this year, 133rd Street intersection with Liberty in Richmond Hill will be renamed Pandit Ramlal's Way. Also, there's a movement in Berbice, Guyana, for a similar effort. On February 28th, on his birth anniversary, we'll be having a special service in his memory. With this, I close, praying to Prajapati Bhagwan that his soul will continue to enjoy mukti. Thank you and namaste.
Thank you, Baisagar. That was very well written and a very good summary of Pandit Ramlalji's life. Many people have had many different experiences with Pandit Ramlal. I was fortunate that Pandit Ramlal, in the time that we were in, married my parents, and then he was at my wedding, and he had a role in my wedding as well. And his life, he did what he felt was right. He was our modern day Swami Dayanand, propagating the Vedic teachings. And some may not agree with him. As he got older, he became a very scratchety old man. And you know what? You have to love and respect him no matter what, because that was just who he was. He told you as it was. He told you as it is. He told you what to do. But his love and his flame and his passion for Arya Samaj was really true. And it stood the test of his life. And I hope and pray, and I know the Arya Spiritual Center, this home that he has created for us, we are continuing that legacy that he has left. You know, many people have many children to go on with their legacy, their life, and we hope and we pray, and we know we're getting there, that we're doing him some sort of justice by what we're doing. We've already implemented our Mahila group, Women Empowering Women. We are already featuring our youths. You know, that's what Arya Samaj is about, the propagation of Vedic Dharma. And Pandit Ramlal relit that flame, from Swami Dayanand's time. Him as well as Auntie Boj here and a lot of number of many people. I say Auntie Boj because she's here and I see her, but him as well as Auntie Boj and many others have kept this conviction for Arya Samaj, and we have to say thank you to that. No matter who he was, how his personality was, his passion for Arya Samaj really held strong. Now, transitioning, I will now invite Pandit Ravideen Ramsamuj to do a bhajan that was one of Pandit Ramlal's favorite. So, Pandit Raviji.
स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् तूने हमें उत्पन्न किया पालन कर रहा है तू तुझसे ही प्राण पाते हम दुखियों के दुख हरता तू ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् तेरा महान तेज है छाया हुआ सभी स्थान तेरा महान तेज है छाया हुआ सभी स्थान सृष्टि की वास्तु में तू हो रहा है विद्यमान ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम मांगते तेरी दया तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम मांगते तेरी दया ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को आर्य मार्ग पर चला ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् तूने हमें उत्पन्न किया पालन कर रहा है तू तुझसे ही प्राण पाते हम दुखियों के दुख हरता तू ओम भू स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्.
Thank you, Panir Ravi. That bhajan was Panir Ramlal's favorite, and I remember one camp year when we started printing the Virdal booklets. He made sure he wanted the whole thing in the booklet, so we had to put the whole song and the mantras and teach it to our youths. So thank you for that. Next, the next video now is a compilation of videos or a mix up of our youths. So we put the task out there for some of our youths to tell us what their New Year's resolution is. It is the last day of the month, so we are still in the new year. So we asked some of our youths to put together a video, and I would like to thank Behen Darshini for getting our youths and putting together this video of their New Year's resolution. So let's listen in.
Namaste.
Namaste.
As we conclude the
first month of 2021
and reflect back
on the goals and resolutions we've set for this
we
year,
should also keep in mind the sixth principle of Arya Samaj,
the Shasht Niyam, which says Sansar ka upkar karna is samaj ka mukhya uddeshya hai,
अर्थात
अर्थात
शारीरिक
शारीरिक
आत्मिक
और सामाजिक उन्नति करना.
This principle
This principle says that whether it's in achieving spiritual, physical, or social prosperity, we as a samaj, as a community, should come together and put our best efforts forward in spreading goodness into the world.
Our youths today
are presenting their goals and resolutions for 2021.
And as we listen
into their positive affirmations,
we should reflect on
our own personal goals
and think of how
we as a samaj can come together
to spread unity and make 2021 a better year for us all. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. My New Year's resolution for 2021 is to keep getting good grades and win more mantras. Namaste.
Namaste. My New Year's resolution for 2021 is to be grateful to God for a warm home, food, family, and good health. This year, I want to learn new mantras. Namaste.
Namaste. My New Year's resolution this year is getting good grades and trying to be more confident in myself.
Namaste. My New Year's resolution is to do well on my exams and trying to be more organized.
Namaste. Today I will be sharing a few of my resolutions for this year with my family and friends. My first resolution is to learn to play an instrument. My second resolution is to learn more mantras. And my final resolution is to get better at Spanish. Namaste and have a good day.
Namaste. My resolution for this year is to eat healthier, develop confidence, exercise more, get better grades, and spend more time with family and friends.
Namaste. My resolution for this year is that I want to be a better person. I want to do better in my classes. I want to eat healthier and exercise more.
Namaste. My New Year's resolution is to become more organized and break the habit of doing things last minute.
My New Year's resolution is to be more consistent in helping around the house and try to help my mom more.
Hello everyone, namaste. My name is Sanjeev and I want to wish you all a happy new year. So my goals for 2021 are to exercise more, do more chores around the house even though I do a lot, and also volunteer at the senior home by playing the piano. Namaste.
Namaste, everyone, and Happy New Year. My name is Rajiv, and my New Year's resolutions are to be a better person, to exercise more, to build a Lego set with at least 5,000 pieces, and to help my mom more around the house. Namaste, everyone, and Happy New Year.
I'm pretty sure that we ourselves have similar resolutions as they do to organize, to be a little bit more organized, to not procrastinate, to clean their house, you know, learn a new language. And I love, was it Ethan's that said, learn more mantras? So I'm so proud of those little ones. We had videos from New Jersey, Florida, New York. So thank you, Behin Darshini, for reaching out and putting that together for us. Our next item on the program is our announcements. So I know you hear this every week, the same thing, but bear with us, okay? So the first announcement is, I will try to go as fast as my producer can put up the slides. So the first announcement is our yoga class on Wednesdays. Wednesdays, that is from 6:15 to 7:15 p.m. via Skype. Please reach out to us via Arya Spiritual Center to get the Skype ID. The next announcement, of course, and I lost my my announcements. No, I didn't. And the next announcement is our Sandhya and meditation on via Zoom with Pandit Deepak. Pandit Deepak Raman has a Thursday night session at 7:30 p.m. You can reach out to him directly or aryaspiritualcenter@gmail.com to get the Zoom ID. Now, this announcement has become controversial to some of our members because, you know, the Monday is open. Our Monday should be free for everyone. Well, it is free for everyone, but free to come and go as you please. Now, we're not saying that you are not free to come, but we do recommend that you RSVP for the sake of the CDC guidelines that we are trying to follow. We are maintaining our 6 feet apart. We are putting on our mask. I know I don't have my mask on right now, but no one is around me for me to spread any germs, I hope. And, you know, we want to really ask you that you adhere to these guidelines. We do have a limited number of members, but as many of you know, our Monday has not been filled up because there is a scare out there. Our 11419 and 11420 zip code has become the highest number in spreading the pandemic. So please, 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 please stay safe and come by if you can, if you feel safe and if you feel comfortable doing so. You are most welcome. The next item is our YouTube channel. If you are viewing us via YouTube, thank you and welcome, and like and subscribe. When you like and subscribe, well, when you subscribe, you get many notifications, not many because we're on once a week, unless it's a special holiday. You get notifications on your phone saying that Arya Spiritual Center is live. So please like and subscribe. Another next announcement is our youth forum. Our youth forum is next in February, on the 20th of February at 6:15 p.m. Our youth forum is held once a month, and we like being together with each other, but because of the pandemic, we've had to change and adjust. So we went online, and it's via Zoom. If you would like to be a part of the youth forum WhatsApp message, just send us a message, and we'll put you in. Now, the next item is our Mahila. Our Mahila is once a month. Our women meet via Zoom to have engaging conversations, to plan and execute our Sunday morning service, and they help and support each other with whatever is happening in their lives. It's a group that meets up and they have really engaging discussions. So if you would like to be a part of our Mahila, please reach out to us. And the point person for the Mahila is our very own Pandita Nirvani Prashad. The next announcement is our pundits training. Now, we have been saying that the pundits training, our applications were due last week Sunday, and yes, they were. So I'm just bringing this slide up. We're just bringing the slide up for you to let you know that our program has started. Our members have applied. We have members from Florida. We have members from Canada, and of course, our New York area. So your packages are going to go out to you. Cut to me. Your packages will be going out to you, and so your package has at least five course books to go over, as well as your course curriculum. So thank you for those who sent in their application and who are willing to join. As we have said many times, if you don't wish to become a pandita or a pandita, and you just wish to just elevate yourself spiritually and educationally, this is the program for you. So thank you for those who have reached out and sent in their application. Now, the next one, of course, is our QR code, and that is for if you wish to make a donation and you wish to do it paperless, please go ahead and point your phone to the QR code, and it will come up straight away to our PayPal link. Now, remember to please include your contact information. That is your full name, your address, and your phone number. We wish to send out your thank you letters. Our secretary, Behen Surmati, has really sent out the 2020 thank you letters for the donations that were made. When the year is over, we would like to send out your letters. Actually, in a few months, we will send out, every 3 months or so, we will send out thank you letters for your donation. So please make sure to include your full name, your contact number, and your address. And at the Mandir, we have face shields being handed out, boxes of masks if you need, as well as today Binaro let us know that we have food hampers as well. Please come and pick up your food hampers. We will be here till 11:30. I know we only gave you an hour heads up, but things happen that way, and I apologize. The next last announcement that we have is our email. Now, a lot of people have been saying they're sending emails, but please look on the screen again. Underneath, it says Arya Spiritual Center, and the center is spelled CENTRE at Gmail. So if you wish to, any birthday requests, any announcements that you have, please send it on no later than Thursday. If you send it past Thursday, we may not be able to put it onto our program, and it just puts a little bit more pressure on our producers and our pundits and everyone else that's behind the scenes that have to put together that presentation. So please be mindful and courteous, and please show us a little bit of love out there in the media world or social world, because we're working just as hard as you are. So please, if you have any announcements to send, please send it by Thursday. All right, that's all the announcements. I'm a little out of breath, but I still have some left in me to make the next announcement, which is the next item on our program. Every month, we have been trying to get a youth to give the youth message. The youth, I can't call it pravachan because they're not pundits as yet, but their youth message. Now, this person, this individual who's going to give this message, I have known her since she was 6, 7 years old, and she was in my after school program. And I have been with her. She has been with me actually since she was in her after school program, her middle school, her high school, and then she later on was an employee of our program. And I've gotten to see her grow. She is part of our youth forums. She is behind the scenes a lot for Virdal Camp. She is very supportive. She is very motivating to her friends. So with love, I would love to introduce Behen Anupa to give this morning's message. So over to Behen Anupa.
Namaste, everyone. Today I will be giving a message on wellness, what wellness really is, and how can we obtain wellness. But before I begin, I would like to talk a little bit about myself. I am a fourth-year nursing student at Molloy College. When I graduate, I plan on working in the neonatal ICU, or anything really that has to do with pediatrics, because I love working with children. I am currently the Assistant Secretary for the ASE Executive Board. I plan and execute youth forums with Behen Diana and team, and the next youth forum that we are having is on February 20th at 6:15 p.m. via Zoom. Also, for a number of years, I have been a youth leader for the Arya Virdal Camp. And a fun fact about me is that I love drinking coffee. Even though I know it's not good for me, I just love drinking a cup a day or maybe 2 cups a day if I have to study late, but I just love coffee. So enough about me, we're going to dive into wellness. So some of you may wonder, why did I choose wellness? What is so important about wellness? And you will find all of this out by the end of my message. But the definition of wellness is the process of becoming aware of and making choices towards a healthy and fulfilling life. But wellness is more than being free from an illness. It's about complete physical, social, and a mental well-being. It's all about changing and growing. And the 8 dimensions of wellness are emotional, spiritual, intellectual, physical, environmental, financial, occupational, and social. To begin talking about the dimensions of wellness, I will dive into the Manusmriti that discusses the 10 ethical principles. Triti kshama damo asteyam shaucham indriya nigraha dhir vidya satyam akrodho dashakam dharma lakshanam. Dashakam dharma lakshanam. Each mantra I will recite twice, so please feel free to join me at any time. Once again, Triti kshama damo asteyam saucham indriya nigraha dhir vidya satyam akrodho dashakam dharma lakshanam. Dashakam dharma lakshanam. The 10 characteristics of Vedic Dharma are steadfastness, tolerance, mental control, non-stealing, cleanliness, control of the senses, developing the intellect, acquiring knowledge, truthfulness, and the absence of anger. Through the 10 ethical principles of Dharma, we can start to find a way to achieve this sense of wellness or well-being. The ones I will focus on today are Dhamma, which is control of the mind, Dhi, which is intellect, Indriya Nigraha, which is control of the senses. I want to touch upon the aspect of physical health next. Yachchakyam grasitum grasyam grastam pariname chayat hitam cha pariname syat tadadyam bhuti micchata tadadyam bhuti micchata. Yachchakyam grasitum grasyam grastam pariname chayat hitam cha pariname syat tadadyam bhuti micchata tadadyam bhuti micchata. Those who desire their well-being should consume food that is palatable, digest well, and improves general health. Now, how does this mantra translate into our life? Well, physical health can be maintained through exercise, eating right, taking vitamins, and medications if needed. There are various ways of exercising, such as walking around the area where you live, or taking the stairs instead of an elevator if you have a doctor's appointment or you have anywhere to go where there's an elevator. And reward yourself for these little aspects of physical health that you are doing, because the benefits of physical health are reducing your risk of any cardiovascular disease or any types of diseases like type 2 diabetes. Also, not only does exercise improve your health, but it provides you with the energy needed that can even carry you throughout the day. Also, the food that we consume each day should be nutritious, energizing, and something that you enjoy eating. Some nutritious foods are avocados, cereals, oatmeal, fruits, or any vegetables. Sometimes, instead of eating rice, one can make cauliflower rice, which is a healthy alternative to eating rice. And this also is important of ensuring that we stay away from any processed sugar or sugary drinks, such as like sports drinks or different types of pastries that we may buy as a quick breakfast. The problem of modern times today is a sedentary lifestyle or really overeating. Overeating or the sedentary lifestyle can change the way we exercise and can really dictate the way, well, not just dictate, but can also change the way that we view our choices of food. In the Manusmriti, it discusses the control of food intake. So it goes, Anarogyam anayushyam aswargyam chati bhojanam apunyam loka vidvishtam tasmatat parivarjayet tasmatat parivarjayet. Anarogyam anayushyam aswargyam chati bhojanam apunyam loka vidvishtam tasmatat parivarjayet tasmatat parivarjayet. Overeating leads to poor health, short life, misery, is harmful, and people dislike the habit. Therefore, one should always avoid overeating. To attain well-being, one must not overeat, but also take slow bites of their food and chew thoroughly before swallowing. Pandit Deepak once gave a message on the importance of eating in silence, to allow your mind and to allow yourself to really be aware of what you are eating and how you are eating it. Chewing your food thoroughly allows it to just be more broken down before it gets into your stomach. But as well as he says that once you eat food, don't drink any water afterwards. Wait, let's say half an hour before drinking water to allow your body to really absorb those nutrients that you have just consumed, and then take that sip of water. Overeating in general can cause you to feel a little bit sluggish, a little lazy, tired, and even drowsy sometimes. But to avoid overeating, I say, when craving something, instead of going for that snack, you can just take a sip of water and see if that dwindles the craving a little bit. Because the mind plays a role in what you really want to eat. So, for example, let's say I just eaten food and I am craving something sweet. Instead of going for, let's say, a candy bar or a piece of cake, why not some fruits? Why not take a bowl of strawberries or any fruit that we have lying around the house? That is one way that we are also attaining a little bit of wellness as well as our physical health. Also, let's say when we're eating and we want something with a little bit of fizz. Instead of taking a soda, why not take a seltzer water or a flavored seltzer water? That way it's a healthier alternative. Instead of, let's say, having chips as a snack because you are craving something salty, let's say you have an avocado. Take half an avocado, put some salt and black pepper, however you would like, and eat half an avocado. Which that way you're having that salty component of what your mind is craving, but you're also giving it a healthy spin to it. The mind plays a role in what you eat, how much you eat, and everything really that has to do with food. But you have this final choice in what you choose to eat. To go further, I have mentioned the mind quite a bit in terms of your physical health and how it really plays a role in how you go through your daily lives with food. And you may wonder why. Why is the mind such an important aspect of your physical health? Why does the mind dictate if, oh, I'm feeling a little bit lazy today, maybe I won't go out for a walk today? Why is the mind so powerful? Well, the Vidura Niti says, Yata yata hi purushaha kalyane kurute manaha tata tatasya sarvartha siddhyante natra sanshayah siddhyante natra sanshayah. As an individual engages his mind in virtuous actions, accordingly, that person achieves all his objectives without any doubt. The mind is sometimes always unfulfilled, where the mind does not really feel gratitude for what it already has. Since the start of this pandemic, we have fallen into adhat, which is habit. Whether it's working from home or whether you are doing school from home or anything really that is different than what we used to do before this pandemic. And each day we go through our daily routines and sometimes we find ourselves caring more for others rather than focusing on ourselves. Training our minds leads us to achieving greatness and happiness. Through gaining intellect and knowledge, we begin to learn a distinction between what is right and what is wrong, as well as how to achieve goals with satisfaction and content. The mind tells us whether or not you're craving something. We all know it by now. We all crave something sweet after eating. There's a specific part in our brain called the hypothalamus that regulates our most basic bodily functions, such as thirst, hunger, and sleep, which this hypothalamus has the greatest impact on our physical health and us obtaining a sense of wellness. To maintain a good mental state and start controlling the mind, we must take time to really focus on ourselves, to set time aside and care for our mind and care for our well-being. Because there's a saying that if you can't take care of yourself first, then you can't really take care of others. So for example, I have mentioned taking a walk as a part of physical health, but this can also be your way of controlling your mind and starting to take control of that and breaking out of this adhat. So there are things offered at this mandir that we can all take advantage of to start controlling our mind and taking over ourselves and obtain our wellness. So for example, on Wednesdays at 6:15 p.m., Behen Diana does yoga via Zoom. And there is Sandhya and meditation classes on Thursday nights at 7:30 via Zoom with Pandit Deepak. Once we all start to eat right, train our mind, then we start to practice what we have learned and put it into our everyday life. So, as an example, when school closed in March for this pandemic, I was a little bit sad. I loved going to school and seeing campus and being outdoors. However, I found an alternative to training my mind by reading a book. Reading books has helped me to really get out of this pandemic surge that we are in and to bridge my imagination. And we all can do this too. We all can train our minds by meditating, reading a book, working on our physical health by eating right, drinking a lot of water, as well as walking. All of these ways we can start to train our mind and bridge that gap between the mind telling us to crave something sweet to drinking water instead and having a healthy alternative, as well as allowing our minds to start feeling fulfilled. So, to conclude, I want to say thank you to Auntie Bharati for taking the time out of her day and helping me put this together. She was very excited about this topic, and I hope that you all have enjoyed this topic, and I really hope she enjoyed listening to this as well. But before I conclude, I would like to give you all a little bit of homework. I want you all for 15 minutes per day or 15 minutes sometime this week, whenever you have some downtime, to take time for yourself, take time for your mind and your physical health, and go out for a walk, read a book, do something fun, do a crossword puzzle, do something that would make you happy, or attend something at Mandir via Zoom, or come to Sunday service. Do something that will start making you a better you. And with that, I want to say namaste. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
That was amazing. And to make a correction, Behananupa, Pandita Bharti wasn't just excited about the topic, but she was excited to see you take the leadership skill on choosing your topic and really putting together a message. So thank you for that. If you are out there and you would like to give a message, to be a part of our program, to help behind the scenes, whether it's setting up the mandap, whether it is doing a song, please reach out and let us know. Wherever in the world that you are at, we have an open invitation to you. Just please send us a message via Arya Spiritual Center. And as what Behen Anupa said, if you want to do something to get yourself distracted and not fall into a slump, have a crossword puzzle or book or read, those are definitely ways for your well-being and your health, or even join the pundits training program, just some suggestions that we have. And thank you for joining us today. As I said, we had a packed program. We went from India Republic to Pandit Ramlal Ji's passing, celebrating his life and legacy. And then we went on to our youths and their New Year's resolutions. And then we went to one of our youth leaders, Behena Nupa, giving her message on wellness, the physical wellness, the mental wellness, and the overall wellness. So thank you very much. And thank you all for joining us near and far. And we will see you again next week, God willing. And now would like to pass it over to our future pundit in training, our pundits in training, I should say, because there's two of them, by Rajan and by Neeraj.
Thank you very much, Behen Diana. We'll now close with Arti Bhajan. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। मात पिता तुम मेरी शरण गहु किसकी। ओ स्वामी शरण गहु किसकी। तुम बिन और न दूजा, तुम बिन और न दूजा, आस करो जिसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जो ध्यावे फल पावे, दुख विन से मन का। ओ स्वामी दुख विन से मन का। सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, कष्ट मिटे तन का। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम पूरन परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी। पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटावो, पाप हरो देवा। ओ स्वामी पाप हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जय जगदीश हरे। ओ स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। अथ शांति पातः। ओम द्यौ शांति, अंतरिक्षं शांति, पृथिवी शांति, रापा शांति, ओषधयः शांति, वनस्पत्यः शांति, विश्वे देवा शांति, ब्रह्मा शांति, सर्वं शांति। शांतिरेव शांति सामा शांतिरेधि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम भोजन मंत्र। ओम अन्नपते अन्नस्य नो देहि, अन्नमेवस्य शुष्मिनः, प्रप्रदातारं तारिष उर्जन्नो देहि, द्विपदे चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम
Thank you once again, and thank you to our producer Behen Lavina for helping to put together today's program. And remember, there are food hampers here for you to take home. So thank you everyone for your contributions. Namaste, and have a great week ahead.